So if we look at this, you can see the crossover right here. Everybody see this spot?
Hmm.
We already got in though, right here, okay, which was somewhere up here. We're already in this, but then you look at this and go, oh, nice, right? The crossover is also with me, and look where it went the rest of the day, right? Because here's what you got to be careful of. See how this is a crossover, and you might be like, yay, and then it immediately changed barely. Oh, it didn't cross over. But do you see what I mean? Like it can get convoluted here too, right? But if you were watching your EWO, you would know that. But if you were just staring at a 2155, you'd have no clue, would you?
Nope.
You'd be like, do it here, and then here, and then here, and then here, and no. That's why this is more beneficial always than any other indicator that's ever been used in my book.
Do
But
you use the
again,
first
it'll be
coach?
another sign of strength. For you guys that are longing through the day, you're looking for a good entry, you want another sign of, hey, should I not? This will help you along the way. This will kind of steer the path, right? Let's look at another one. I'm just grabbing these randomly. I have no idea. I'm just looking at the base ones we use. So here's another strong example right here. This is NVIDIA. So we already knew right here, bang, we were in it, made our money, bang, we were in it, right? This one is going completely against the grain. If you guys do that, you already know you should get your hand slapped. And then this one right here, and that's for the day. Now, if you look at this, right, the crossover actually happened pre-market. Do you see it?
Yeah.
But I'm
Yes, sir.
not going to touch that because that doesn't mean crap at the bell. We've got to be very careful at the bell, right? All bets are off, basically. But we can rely on the EWO, which is this one, right? So we get the pop, it runs up. Here's your crossover. See it? Which is also right here. It already told you would have got in somewhere up here. You would have had this confirmation looking good. It's also below VWAP. Isn't that a sign of strength as well? If you're buying a put below VWAP, isn't that a good sign of strength?
Yes, sir.
And then it continues to drive down and it goes below the 200 moving average. Isn't that also a sign of strength?
Yes, sir.
That means you've now
Yes, it
entered
is.
at a 2-minute EWO. EWO, VWAP, the 200, the super trend, the
And
trend,
the crossover.
and now, and now the crossover. Look at every one of those. As it ran, you entered on the 2-minute. It broke the VWAP. It broke 200. You entered on the super trend. See it here? The overall trend is now to the downside. You entered it off of this, right? Down here, you're showing more of a trend, but you get the example. And then there's your crossover. This is now 6 stars trade. See it? Those are all signs of strength. It's just building, 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 building as it goes, which should give you more and more and more and more confidence. Does that make sense?
Oh, wow, coach.
Yeah.
If you're trying to enter this and the overall trend is to the downside, you already know not to put a check next to trend, right? You're going against the trend if you're trying to get a call. Oh, I'm guessing bottom here, right? So that's not a 5-star trade, right? But if you look at everything else, at any point in here, you've hit everything you needed to do. 2-minute, VWAP, 200, overall trend, super trend, and now crossover. Make sense?
Yeah, it's amazing. With a little bit of time,
Absolutely, Coach.
you'll see all 6 of those things instantly. It's not like you're doing a checklist in your mind either. You know, most of those things you already are ingrained to look at anyway.
That is correct. Yep, that is
Yeah.
absolutely correct. Same rule applies if you're looking for long term, and we'll go over this when we do the cover calls. Do you see this right here? Also right here, right? And this will blow some of your minds right now because some of you've never seen this, right? But you guys should know, because I say it every day, that the EWO strategy is used on every time frame, not just 2-minute. 2-minute we use because it's a faster entry. But if you're looking for long term, there is no difference. You'll use it exactly the same. Do you see the strategy? Second candles, long as they're bigger than the first. Yes?
Yep.
Every one of these, you could be long terming. See this right here? This is off of NVIDIA down here, right? There was your signal to buy, and it was, around $125, and you could have longed this. See it?